what's going on, you guys? It's Resto, and here is a 99 Twink / 101 Twink guide. Both viable. This is actually the only way to farm AP for both sides. So I actually seen quite a few videos on this, and I kind of want to go more in depth with it and kind of explain further on what exactly is going on instead of just, putting music behind something or not really telling everything and every little thing about it. So I just kind of want to go in depth, break that down, take those questions out of the scenario. Actually, right here, right now, where I'm at, going through this little tunnel system, is one of the rarest spawn locations for a chest, so don't expect this one to always pop up. I was just fortunate enough to have it, and this is where you're going to be half the time. Actually, there's a part right here I'm going to keep in, because I thought it was just funny as hell how this dude, like, he sees me walk around right here, yet he continues to try to go through that. This is a little lesson there, by the way. Don't try to overhop this. I did try it at first and it knocked me back, but you can go around, but he continues to do it and eventually gives up, and it's pretty funny. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a chest, or not a chest, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a map right here and kind of show you guys where everything is. So as you can see right here, number 1 is actually where we are right now. You'll see this chest spawn as you're going down the waterway after you kill the first boss, and that is the only way you'll ever see if it spawned or not. But if it doesn't, no worries. There's always 2 chests up. One of the chests that will always constantly 100% be up is number 5, and then 2, 3, and 4 will always be random RNG, whether it's up or not. Number 2, there is if it's not up and you want to check if it's up and like the chest number 1 doesn't spawn, there is 2 rocks in the beginning of the alleyway you can walk up to and see if it's there or not. You don't have to go all the way through that tunnel. Just walk up to that little part where you see me zigzag. If you didn't really catch that, just go ahead and rewind it to where I do walk up to it, and you'll see where I kind of like go back and forth and indicate this is where you need to be. If that's not there, keep moving. Go to number 3. Number 3 is in the cave to the right of the first boss. That is the most common location. Number 4 is to the right, straight ahead after the I think it's the second boss. Yes, the second boss. And there's like a little alleyway where a rare spawn is. You don't have to kill that rare. Don't worry about that rare. It's probably for endgame, world quests, and whatnot. But as you can see right here this is where the number 5 is, and not everybody really indicates this, but right here in that little tunnel system, you have to click it in order to get it to fall down. That is the only way to ever loot this. At first, I missed it because the boss's body was in the way, so I couldn't really click it. I didn't move my camera, so silly me. Normally, 100% of the time I do this, and I actually get it every single time. It's not a really hard task to do. Some people might have difficulty doing it. I don't have a difficulty in doing it. Some people say you need speed pot, some people say you need slow fall, all this other nonsense. You really don't need any of that. It's just a matter of jumping to it and clicking it. It's not that hard. You don't need to spend any money on getting speed pots or slow fall. So as you can see right here, I am an arms warrior, jumping off and getting it. You'll know if you get it right here. See how my body kind of moves? That is how you'll know if you actually hit this chest, and it's gonna go boom, hit the ground, and you're gonna loot it. Now, as you see right here, I didn't get any artifact power. Back then before, I did get artifact power. It is very RNG based on whether or not you do get artifact power. Actually, right here is, see those rocks right there? That's where you guys will be walking up to and walking back if the chest didn't spawn. But if it did, you'll see it right there in the top right of your minimap, and it's going to be right over here to the right at the edge. So let's go ahead and loot it there. But it is RNG based on whether or not you will be looting it. So if you don't get artifact power the first time, that doesn't mean you're going to get it the second chest. So don't give up. Keep going for it, and maybe you'll loot it. Right here, this is a different group. This was actually one of the first chest spawns. It didn't spawn. That was boohoo. That sucked. So here is the second one. I believe this is the same group. I really don't recall, but I go up to it again, and you'll see that I didn't get the chest loot again. Actually, this isn't it. This different group. My bad. That actually was a different group, but you won't always get the chest, is what I'm saying. As artifact power is very RNG based, but doesn't mean you will get it 100% of the time for both chests. You may get artifact power for one chest, but the second chest you won't get. So it is RNG based. But if there is time walking up, as you can see right now, this is my different Twink for the Horde side. You can actually run time walking dungeons and get 55 artifact power per boss. Right here, I didn't really loot the boss. I don't know why, but I ended up getting it later on in the mail, so it's no big deal. But actually, if this isn't up, then the Notharian's Lair is the only way to get artifact power that's efficient. But if time walking up, it's actually faster than farming Notharians, believe it or not. If you're queuing solo, you may disagree because you're queuing solo. But if you were to go with other people that were Twinks and they actually knew the whole farming process, you guys can actually get some pretty nasty runs in, probably 2-3 minute runs, and you can get crazy artifact power. So depending, some bosses have 4, some dungeons have 4, and then some dungeons have 3 bosses. So 55 times 3 or 55 times 4 added up, there you go, that's what you get every single time. But if you guys have Twinks, you can go ahead and farm it and get even faster artifact power. Plus you get the time hour badges, and you can buy gear with that, or you can buy the mounts that come with the certain ones. As you can see right here, I'm not a tank, I'm actually a Frost DK, so you can risk it, but as you can see, sometimes I was dying at certain points, so it's not really something worth going after and trying to attempt, because it's not OP like it is for a normal dungeon. So you are scaled down, and it actually does affect you in terms of damage, so be careful, don't pull as much if you are queuing as DPS. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got to show you guys in terms of what it is to farm and what you need to farm. I kind of did this a one-shot, one-go commentary, so hopefully I didn't mess anything up too much and didn't leave anything out that I needed to let you guys know. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. I'm actually going to leave this duel right here, and at the end of the video, something extra. It was a prop paladin from WoD. He's in all mythic gear, and it was just a pretty good duel, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave this in there. Anything else? That's about it. If you have any questions, like I said before, leave it down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. If you really liked it, give it a favorite. Commenting is free, as well as subscribing. It's been Resto, guys. See you guys next time.